Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Timone Show. I'm back again here with Jeremy, and we're gonna do a film review for Justice League.
Or as I like to call it, the one where they should have had the Green Lantern at the end, and there was no Green Lantern or Martian Manhunter.
Man,
so not real Justice League, but still Justice League.
They did have that one Green Lantern scene in there.
There were two Green Lanterns.
There were two Green Lanterns for about like 4 seconds, maybe 20 seconds at max.
It's gonna be all nothing but spoilers in this shit. It's all spoilers. Just to let you know. I'm not capping this. I was very disappointed. Yeah, there were two Green Lanterns in the first 4 seconds. Well, not the first 4 seconds, but in the 4 seconds they were there. One of them dies, and this was in the retelling of how Steppenwolf first came to Earth and the battle that they all had trying to get rid of this dude. And there were no Green Lanterns at all.
He said it in the trailer. Steppenwolf says it in the trailer. In the Justice League trailer, he's all like, no lanterns, no Kryptonians.
I didn't watch the trailers purposefully.
But
Kryptonians, I didn't want to get super
Kryptonians are only a threat if they live under a yellow sun.
Yeah.
So
I don't understand where that would have came from, but yeah.
But obviously Steppenwolf knew about if Kryptonians live under a yellow sun. But like, but here you got the beginning. You start at the beginning, dude. You got fucking Batman whooping ass on a fucking parademon. And already this fucking shit has flaws in it. Because he's using that guy to fucking motivate the smell of fear to fucking lure the parademon or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. But then he's on the rooftop just chilling, talking to Alfred. He's like, hey, Alfred, blah, 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 blah. And this dude's just all like, just chilling. He's all like, Alfred. You know, like, who the fuck is Alfred?
Who the fuck is Alfred?
This dude can easily just fucking
do a bit
of Googling and find out where all the Alfreds in Gotham fucking all right, there's like 10. There's like 10 Gotham. There's like 10 Alfreds in Gotham. Fucking this one lives at Wayne Manor. Bruce Wayne can fucking afford all that Batman shit. You know, I guess all the Alfreds would probably live under fucking rich whatever. Anyway, but it's already you're like, what the fuck, dude? He's just chilling, talking to Alfred, whatever, fighting parademons, whatever. Already that's just like, what the fuck is going on here? And then whose scene does it cut to next? Wonder Woman's?
Yeah, I think, was she first?
No, Batman was first.
Batman was first. So then it was Flash, or was it Barry Allen, or it was either Barry Allen or Cyborg?
No, because
I think it was Barry Allen.
No, because Batman and Wonder Woman had their two opening scenes,
right?
Because they've already been introduced,
on the
and then when they were gonna go investigate the other two, we did have a little brief on them.
Yeah,
not really. We did have a brief on Cyborg.
Yeah, and Barry, he went to go see his dad.
Okay, yeah, and he was drawing on the fucking guy, or whatever. And okay, yeah, that's right. See, oh man, a lot of this movie's already forgettable, but I loved it. I'm saying it's forgettable, but I loved it.
It was good.
I while I was watching this movie in the theaters, I watched it, but then we instantly saw Thor afterwards, so it's easily to forget because fucking Thor was dynamic, and this movie was what I expected out of it. That's all I can say. This movie is what I expected out of
it.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be fantastic, and I didn't expect it to be terrible, and I got it. I got it right in the middle there. It was good.
It was.
It was a good movie.
Even though Barry Allen was new to being Flash, his Quicksilver moment, because they gave him a Quicksilver moment.
A lot of fucking, like, if you watch them side by side, you can really barely tell the difference between. There's a couple added fucking scenes that make other shit make sense. But, like, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't, I was at the theater, I saw Batman vs. Superman, I fucking enjoyed it. I think I fucking saw it with you. I see all these movies with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're at the fucking, I enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, dude, whatever, dude. Fuck you, dude. Like, I don't know. CW went with the Legion of Doom route in the Legends of Tomorrow, and they kind of fucking nerfed it because it was only Damien Dark, fucking Reverse Flash, and fucking Malcolm Merwin. That was the Legion of Doom, and they're on the fucking quest to fucking find the fucking staff that could do anything. And I don't know. It was actually a really good season, but like the CW nerfs everything, but like you can't really blame them for nerfing all their shit because it's just whatever network television budget, you know. And you can't really blame you can't really blame movies for nerfing all the fucking shit too because like comic books are just
outrageous as fuck.
Extremely outrageous.
Scientific
they don't
or anything already.
Yeah, and to portray that on the film,
sometimes it's very difficult.
Exactly.
It's very, very difficult.
Exactly.
You can't really get the feeling right. And villains are very, very hard to write.
What you get here with Justice League is probably the best you're gonna get.
It's the best so far out of the rest of the DC films.
There might be some directors and some writers or whatever that could make it like slightly better, but
not
really like this is probably the best you're gonna get, and it was an amazing budget.
It was an amazing budget.
It is an amazing budget. This is the type of world where $96 million opening weekend is a failure. This is the type of world where $96 million opening weekend is a failure. Give me $96 opening weekend on any fucking thing I fucking make. Yeah. And I'm a failure. Let me live in that universe.
Yeah, anyway. Let me live in that fucking world. Like, the only real thing that my issues were Steppenwolf and the editing, where they cut out large chunks of the movie to make it shorter.
Steppenwolf was terrible.
Steppenwolf sucked.
Steppenwolf's terrible. Like you said in the Thor vid, in the Thor episode,
again, the Thor video, like all the time in the comics, Steppenwolf was the whipping boy. He was the bitch that got his ass whooped every time. He never had a one up on the Justice League or on any of them. Like it was never. Whenever he was in the comics, you never felt like he was gonna do something damaging or anything like that. He was never the progeny of something dark and fucking great. It was always he was the one that came before Darkseid, but he wasn't the one that set shit in motion.
That's really this movie felt like it was supposed to be a two-parter.
Yeah.
Like where fucking Steppenwolf comes in and fucking does the shit to fucking resurrect fucking Darkseid, and then he fucking gets the fucking mother boxes, whatever, to resurrect fucking Darkseid and fucking bring him to fucking Earth or whatever.
Yeah.
But then, like, once they fucking get out, you gotta fucking, then Darkseid comes with fucking, like, an army of parademons and all this fucking shit, dude, fucking wreaking havoc. And we don't give a fuck how many Russian families get fucking incinerated, dude. Like, they're fucking. Because what was the deal with that Russian family? That fucking Flash had to save on the fucking truck.
They were just context. Like, it was, I don't know. It was a plot device. For their first inception, like, I have no idea who that girl is, how she's important. I did
Warner Brothers DC is doing a lot with just plot devices. This shit to throw in there just because it has to be there for the fucking conflict.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if there are any importance. Does that little girl have any importance to the story? I thought she was gonna do something badass with the bug spray.
With the bug
She
spray.
pulled that shit. I was like, oh, what the fuck's gonna happen now? Yeah, let's go. She's gonna get some shit going. Nothing with that. Like, not that she could, but still, it would have been fucking hilarious. Like,
you thought she was gonna be like the little girl from fucking Signs, where the fucking or what? No, what movie was it? It wasn't Signs. There was one of those fucking stupid movies where fucking the aliens were allergic to fucking water or some dumb shit, and there was the one little girl that would leave cups of water. It was Signs. It was Signs, and she'd leave the cups of water, and like
she knew. Like, she knew, yeah.
Yeah, you thought it was gonna be like that type of dumb shit.
Because they cut to that family more than twice.
They cut to that family too many times.
Too many times. And
they should have cut to that family once or twice just to fucking show that there's a fucking.
This is where
there's an impact. There's an impact gonna happen, and it's fucking, and you get a little bit of personally involved with what's going on. They shouldn't have cut to them, fucking. How many times then have fucking make an arc where fucking Flash has to save them, push their fucking truck across town while fucking Superman's saving the whole fucking city on his fucking shoulders. And fucking
yeah. How am I supposed to compete with that? I saved the one family that's been in this movie the entire time. He just saved an entire building. Like, just, yeah.
And that building had just as much importance to the fucking arc as that fucking family.
Like,
Zero.
But I don't want to harp on family too much. Like, because like in the end, like when like they go into how where they were living was a nuclear fucking dead zone basically, and how at the end of the movie, because they stopped the cubes from doing their shit, there was new plants, new growth, and everything that happened as a result in a place where nothing grew, and I guess the family was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" But still, it's kind of like
that was cool, I guess, at the end of the movie when all the new vegetation was growing off this shit, and they had all sorts of alien fucking plants that you have no idea what the fuck they're capable of, but then you have the little girl fucking picking up that flower like, oh, it's so pretty. You have no idea if it's poisonous or fucking whatever. She's just like, oh, it's so pretty. I was thinking that like the whole time when I was watching it. I was all like, that little girl's just picking up just some random beautiful flower. Like, she has no idea what's gonna fucking shoot some sort of fucking dust in her face and fucking turn her into a parademon. You don't know what the fuck that all that vegetation's gonna do. You know, like. So I guess like, but that did make for a good fucking scene for the fucking video game where you gotta fucking dodge all the shit that's coming out of the fucking ground that's made out of crystals and shit while fucking protecting the family. Yeah. You know, like that's a good level for the video game. So like,
aren't they making a video game?
There's always a video game.
I think Injustice is as much as we're gonna get.
We did get about like fucking 2 minutes of Injustice in this movie. Like right when they resurrected Superman.
Hello? What's up? Huh? Yeah. Alright, sounds good. Alright. Yeah.
Right when they resurrected Superman, he wasn't having that shit.
Yeah, we got 2 glorious minutes of Injustice, like I said before. That was good. I like that. Didn't last long, but
he was not having
that shit. Like, he fucking brought me back.
He's like,
who the fuck is this fast ass motherfucker? Who the fuck is this bitch?
I was perfectly fine being dead, dude. And then like he's like, y'all have to bring me back for some bullshit. And then fucking Batman's like, I got a trump card. But before that, yeah, dude, that fucking Flash scene when fucking when Superman had fucking like everybody in a fucking chokehold, And fucking, like, he's just like, "Arr," like,
Yeah.
and then the Flash is gonna try to fucking run
Run
around for a
and
fucking
he's
sneak
He
attack.
looks at him like, you
He tries to
sneaky
run,
bitch.
and fucking Superman's just watching him, and then Flash is like, "Oh shit, dude, this dude's fast too. I didn't know." Like, yeah, Superman wasn't having that shit, and like these movies are actually making me a fan of Superman because like I do not give a shit about Superman.
Not in the comics at all. These movies though were really good. They've and that right there tells me that they're good movies because Superman has always been that Mary fucking Sue that you hate so well. Like whenever any situation comes up, they always give him an extra power to handle that situation.
Nah,
He's
dude,
always as powerful as he is.
I just hate him because
So
he's
like,
just fucking like.
Come on.
I hate him the same reason I hate Captain America, dude. He's
And he's
just
fucking white bread.
With this guy, he's white bread. He's fucking
white
this
bread
is
as fuck.
fucking the truth, justice, American way, all that fucking stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, no, dude. Like.
There's no
I mean,
in between.
Everything's been getting better. Like the Captain
yeah.
America movies have been making me a Captain America fan. So like,
Yeah.
I'm like, because the Captain America movies are dope. Out of all the fucking solo movies, dude, Captain America's all three of his movies have been
they've been
the
pretty
fucking.
dope.
I mean, Civil War might not really count as a solo movie, but it's Captain America Civil War, so it's his fucking movie. So I count it as a solo title movie. Fucking all his movies have been the best out of the MCU. I don't fucking care.
Thor Ragnarok tops. Thor Ragnarok is the best MCU movie so far.
Yeah, but they compare his trilogy to Captain America's trilogy.
I mean, that's fair.
No, Captain America's not the best fucking trilogy.
Well, I don't know. We got Guardians 3 yet?
Nope, not yet.
Guardians 1 and 2 were both.
Guardians 3 would probably be the best trilogy, but we haven't gotten Guardians 3 yet.
Yeah, that's fair. But, I mean, Wonder Woman was just Captain America, but Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like, side by side, put them together, that's all that was. That's terrible as fuck.
I like Wonder Woman.
But I liked it too, but it was still like, I can't put my finger on it, and then you watch the side by side, yeah.
I gotta see that. You gotta link me to that.
They did that hardcore. She took that shit completely.
I had a really good video.
And like people were all like, "Oh my god, this woman director is the shit." She ripped off fucking Captain America. That's exactly what happened. It sucks.
Hey dude, I like Patty Jenkins, dude. I like her. I was watching an episode of the show that Nasser put me on to. The show Secret History of Comics. And episode 2 is about Wonder Woman, dude. You gotta watch it, dude. It's really good. It's Patty Jenkins is on it, and there's some other people that are like directly related to some Wonder Woman shit. The lady that played her in the show back in the day, she's in it.
Hell yeah.
And the granddaughter of the writer's mistress is in it because he was married to a chick, but then he also had a mistress that that was one of his college students or whatever, and then and both of them were both like a direct influence on helping him create Wonder Woman later on and whatever, and it's a really good episode, you waste an hour out of your life and you don't like it, or you do. You're like, oh man, this is really good. First episode is about the relationship between Stan and Jack Kirby.
Yeah.
And about how that shit, there's a lot of stuff that, I knew a lot of just because I studied a lot of this stuff, but then, it went way crazy. But yeah, dude, oh my god, dude, Justice League, man. Justice League was an amazing movie. Go watch it. A lot of people don't like it. It's because
it's mainly because of all the cuts that made it shorter. So a lot of the time you should spend getting to know some of these characters a little bit better, so you actually care about them more, isn't there. And Steppenwolf is a shitty fucking villain.
Steppenwolf's a shit villain.
Like they could have, if they would have amped up his fucking powers and shit, and not made him CG. Like they made Ares, he would have been a way.
Aquaman's getting beat up underwater.
Yeah, Aquaman got his ass whipped underwater.
No,
But he's kind of like
I
a new
love
Aquaman.
Momoa. I love Momoa as Aquaman though,
He's
man.
dope. He was
He
good.
was fun. He was badass. Except in that they he only lost because the plot needed him to lose in that
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, it's true. More plot devices and things.
That's what I'm saying with
trying to
DC with their fucking
they're trying to make
plot angles.
too many plot angles. It's convoluted. Like
And
they're clouding the fucking story.
I'm kind of
They
like
don't need to do all these things.
how
Simple as
him
that
when him and
sometimes.
Mara were talking or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, is that how they're gonna do the whole Aquaman movie?
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
like,
I hope Like yeah, it was terrible.
maybe there's a way they'll do it, like when they're inside the buildings and stuff in Atlantis or whatever. Like they can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
They can
Atlantis won't be full of
they
water.
won't have to have that little fucking stupid CGI air bubbles.
Yeah,
Whatever.
maybe not. We'll see.
Good.
Hopefully not. And Superman's lip was not that bad to me. I've seen worse CG.
Corey didn't know. And he looks. He's all like, why is fucking Superman's face like computer graphic? Like his whole face is just fucked up. I'm like, oh dude, because he was doing a movie with Universal. Or no, he's doing a movie with Paramount.
Yeah,
And he needs a mustache, whatever, and they're being super petty and won't let him shave it for fucking Justice League. And he's like, they can't just give him a fake mustache. I'm like, that's what everybody's saying. Like, just give him a fake mustache.
Yeah,
but they're like, no, dude, he needs to have.
Yeah, these studios are fucking each other for no reason whatsoever. Like they are hardcore playing fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you. I'm gonna do this. You can't do this.
So like,
yeah.
and that was something that
up,
was something that was really troubling for me because every time Superman was in a scene and he was talking, I couldn't pay attention because I was just looking at his lip like the whole fucking time, and I was I wanted to die. I just wanted to die. I don't know what to tell you. I'm like. I lost a lot of dialogue because I'm just staring at his lip. And I'm all like, this shit is bothering me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I wish I liked this movie a lot more than it. I like this movie a lot. I don't fucking care. I'll watch it again and again.
I'll watch it again. I'm mad that I didn't spend my money on Thor instead though. But like it could have been a lot better.
Actually, I kind of did try to spend my money on Warner Brothers more because they kind of need it.
Apparently, yeah,
they kind of need it more, dude. They need
they don't have the bankroll that Disney does anymore.
Thor already had its opening weekend money. We've watched Thor like 3 weeks into Thor's already opening, you know, and we got like surprisingly like really good seats for Justice League opening weekend. We saw Justice League opening weekend.
We did. We got really good seats.
But
that's where it goes into how they only made 96 million. Like not a lot of people went. Not a lot of people were there.
Yeah.
Which sucked. Well, I mean, maybe they came earlier in the day because we did go kind of later. So that could have been a thing. But,
maybe.
You know.
Maybe. I don't know. I loved it. I'll see it again. I won't pay to see it again. I will watch it again. Like I won't watch a lot of movies twice because I'm like I already seen that movie. But then there's a lot of movies I'll watch thousands of times. This movie I'll probably watch 10 times tops, and I'll be like, yeah, I get it. But I want to wait till the actual like final cut comes out because I know it's gonna be a thing. There's gonna be a final cut for it. It's gonna be. It might not be the Zack Snyder cut. Because I don't know if there's actual full Zack Snyder cut, but there's definitely a longer than an hour and 50-minute. That's an hour and 50-minute including previews. Hour and 50-minute including previews fucking cut than this fucking movie. So I don't know. Go see it. If your kid's under 5, don't take your kids. Just don't take any kids under 5 to go see movies. We took kids. They were great. They were awesome. One of them was under 5. He fell asleep, so it didn't matter. But when I went and saw fucking Logan, I
I
was.
have not seen any of the Wolverine movies. I haven't seen the Wolverine.
I'm not gonna
or
spoil
Logan.
any of it. I'm just gonna say I went and saw Logan in theaters, and there was this little fucking kid, and it was right after fucking there was this Chips preview for the movie Chips that was coming out.
Yeah.
And fucking there was right after this Chips preview, and there's all like. And they were fucking swearing and being dirty as fuck. And then after the preview, they're like, "Don't take your kids to see these fucking movies," you know. And then it was like not even 5 fucking seconds. This little piece of shit fucking kid's like the little like 10 seats away from me. This starts fucking talking like a motherfucker, loud. It's like, "Oh my god, blah, blah, blah." This kid's probably like 5, 6 years old, just fucking talking, and because the Marvel shit's going off, doing their fucking intro, and then the fucking. And then the little kid's like, "Hey, is that Wolverine?" Like loud as fuck, like you can hear it across the whole entire theater. Like, and like, I would have said some shit, but the parents of that fucking kid were way larger than I was, so they could probably take me in a fight if we got into it. So I was all like, so me and my girlfriend were just like, let's just go fucking sit somewhere else. And then you could still hear that fucking, and then we go sit somewhere else, and then you could hear people fucking talking their asses off behind us, like, we're like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? But anyway, unless it's some fucking really fucking important shit, dude, like something like really, like, whoa, holy shit, wow, did you see that? Like, don't be talking your ass off in the movie. Don't be fucking chatting on your cell phone. Don't bring your kids. Fucking. If your kids are irritating. I remember my mom used to bring me and my brother to movies. I don't remember being irritating. Like, I know I'm an irritating kid too, but I really enjoy movies and fucking cartoons and all that shit. So I was probably like glued, like, oh my god, this is amazing. You know? So like, if your kid's an asshole, don't bring your kid to the movies. And I'm gonna title this episode that fucking it's gonna be Justice League preview. Don't bring your asshole kids to the movie.
Like, fuck. Jesus, yeah, we got lucky. There wasn't really anybody in the movies with us. Like, it was chill.
Oh yeah.
It was great. Even though Corey brought his kids, they weren't all belligerent and shit. Like, nah, it was
You
good.
remember Jemiah at the end of Thor? He was just fucking dancing in the middle of
I
his
didn't
fucking.
see him. I didn't see how excited he was. Like, yeah. They weren't dancing for Justice League.
No.
Man, bro, like, even the kids weighed in on that shit. They're like, man, fuck.
No, but the other two fell asleep during Thor.
The other two did fall asleep. But
Corey fell asleep during Thor,
but that was
too.
a 5-hour trip, though, for them. So I can't really expect.
And Jemiah was dancing at the end of Thor, just like, this is fucking, what's next? You know? I'm like, dude, we don't have anything next. I mean, look. Do you hear there's a Bumblebee movie coming out?
From
Transformers? 2018, Bumblebee. It's the last movie out of the year.
Why?
That's what
I haven't even seen the last Transformers movie.
I don't like the Transformers movie.
Oh, they're okay. They got.
Anytime there's action, I like the storylines, but anytime there's action, it just looks just like this clumps of metal, just fucking just it's like tumbling around. You know, and then they'll separate, and then they'll fucking come back, and like.
I mean, it looks cool. The sound is cool. I don't like it when they talk.
I like it when they talk.
I don't, because the sound quality,
and especially in the first one,
the sound quality and the pitch changes. Like it feels weird listening to them talk, especially if they're like out in the open and shit. Like their voices don't carry like they should properly, and like when they're talking to a human or something like that, it still doesn't like it's weird to me. It sounds weird when they talk. Like their voices are fine, but it doesn't have the natural resonance it should, given where they are when they're speaking. Like,
have you talked to robots before?
No. I'm talking about like how anything makes a sound. It doesn't sound right. Like how when they talk, when a voice should carry or doesn't carry in open space or in an enclosed space, how when something drops or strikes something else, like it sounds a certain way, it sounds more natural.
Well,
But in the movies, it
sound-
doesn't sound natural to me. Like it sounds like it's an obvious recording, is what I'm saying.
Well, that's gonna be a movie
So-
where it's gonna be really hard to
Yeah.
fucking replicate sound.
In a way that, yeah, I know, I understand that. Like, it's fine, but that's always something that's always been a point of contention with me. Like they haven't mastered that, and I don't know if anyone ever really will master that because you're trying to create an outside sound or a more natural sound from
Flat Earthers will.
So yeah. Nah.
The Flat Earthers will master all that shit, dude. Once they fucking stop wasting their time on fucking trying to fucking prove the fucking Earth isn't round, they'll fucking spend their fucking time on actually quality shit.
Yeah, it would help a lot. Like all that ingenuity in there. That's my thing with a lot of conspiracy theorists, and like not to rag on them or anything. I wasn't that group. I went down the rabbit hole. But, you know.
Oh, I love going down those rabbit holes.
If you put half the energy you put into your conspiracy theories into something constructive, you know, sky's the limit. But they don't. You know, just blame the government, who actually isn't smart enough to do the things that they think that they are. Maybe they are. I don't fucking know. Like our government does do shady. Getting off.
It's fucking. It's Justice League time.
It's Justice League time.
And it's Justice League time to fucking close this episode because although we didn't get as good as we did in the Thor one, dude, I'm doing a fucking film review with fucking Spider-Man Homecoming with Mark on Wednesday.
Yeah, do that.
I'm filming that one the week after this one, or the Thor one, and dude, I'm uploading that one the week. It's gonna be Dope, but I've never even spoken to Mark except just on Messenger and shit, dude. This is gonna be crazy, dude. Overseas, the first overseas episode. But yeah, we're going to a close. This is our Justice League review. We talked about a bunch of other shit, mixing into the DCU and comparing with the MCU and whatever. But I gave this movie a fucking easy just 7 out of 10. Same with Wonder Woman. It got the same rate as Wonder Woman, 7 out of 10. It was a solid film. It had some flaws to it, and some were to be expected because like you can't get comic book full lore in film. You can get it in cartoons, but you can't really get it in film because
it's harder. That's why I love cartoons so much, because there's so much more you can do with a cartoon that translates far better than what you can actually adapt on film. And it's getting better in the film industry. Like we're able to do more, but the CG hasn't quite gotten there yet to where it still looks a certain way and you can tell. So the impact isn't quite there yet, but it's we're getting there slowly but surely.
Where did you give it?
Justice League, I give a 6.
6 out of 10, man. That's good for Jeremy. Jeremy's really critical. He doesn't even watch a lot of the fucking shit that's really good. He doesn't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So he's a fucking cuck. He doesn't watch anything.
I watched the first season.
He doesn't watch any. He doesn't watch any of Netflix fucking Marvel shows because he's a cuck. He doesn't watch any of the CW verse because he's a fucking cuck.
I am not a cuck.
I love you, and well, yeah, we're coming to a close, and we'll catch you next week. Later.